Good morning, families. I just spent a few minutes double checking that all of our new assignments links are working correctly. And yes, they are. So I have everything ready to go for next week. Now, because I've gotten some feedback and made a few changes, I wanted to go over that quickly with you. This will be a short video, I promise. We have our Google Drive, which is where you usually go to get your week's learning. This week is listed under 427 to 5-1. You're going to double click it, and this is going to look a little bit different. As distance learning has become more prevalent in all of our school districts, they've made it a little bit easier to connect things through Google Classroom. So I'm going to keep just using Google Classroom, but I have recognized that some parents really like to have like the go-to document where everything is stored. So what I've done is created this document still, but as you go to the document, you're just going to click on each day and it will take you to the link in Google Classroom. Okay, I also put on here that we still have April student reading, so you can read books at home. Starting a couple weeks from now, I'm going to be assigning each student books to read at home instead of just having you choose which ones you want to read. So that will be coming up next month. I also have the sight words. Don't forget to keep practicing those. This is our last week with these sight words. Don't forget we have an extras folder in the Google Classroom. This will link you right there. And I included a direct draw. If this is a link to a blog, and it has a blog post, and it has directions on how to draw a butterfly, so the kids can draw a butterfly and color it, paint it, whatever they would like to do with it. And then I would love to see pictures. For the sense of being quick, I'm just going to show you a couple of days on here. So look, I'm going to click here. It's going to take me right to the Monday section of Google Classroom. You can also go here to Google Classroom. I'm going to make sure it's logged in as a student and not as me. Hold on one second here. Loading. Okay, we'll come back to that. So you're going to click on Monday, and it has, it's going to take you right to Monday. And it has a list of all of the activities that you can do. Now, I've switched things up a bit. I did not put an assignment for science every day just because I recognize the need to, I don't want you to think that you have to do science every day. So I only put science once a week. I only have social studies once a week. But I do have questions each day at the top, either a question or a small discussion type activity, something to do to get their brain moving. So with this question activity, this is something I don't need the students to type in. This question is, what is the weather like today? What activities, I'm going to click on it, what activities can you do in this weather? And look, you can come over here. There's a box. It says type your answer. So you can ask your question, what they have to say, and type the answer. Now, I haven't tried this before, but I believe that it's going to be visible for other people, just so you know. And this is the perfect time to just have a good discussion. Have your child answer you in complete sentences and just type the 2 sentences of what they said. Okay? I'm going to go back. Continuing down Monday, there's a story, and I want you to read these closely because look in here. Please read with your child and have him or her write the main idea of the text. What is it mostly about? You can use the sentence starter. So you'll notice that the assignments, instead of having one reading assignment and one writing assignment, I've connected them in the same assignment. So make sure you're reading the directions in each assignment. Okay, and then it's just practice counting. Then there's math. Each day has at least one video. This one has 2 because it's a new unit. It has a practice page and a quick check. Now, this week the quick checks are just going to be for your and my knowledge. The students can go through and answer them on their own, and it's to see that if they're understanding. In upper grades, they often do regular quick checks at the end of each assignment to make sure the concept is understood. That's what I want to do here. This is a quick unit. It's all on measurement, and these assignments, the math probably should take you like 15 to 20 minutes. It shouldn't take you that long. The reading should take you between the reading and writing, that should take you 15 to 20 minutes. It just depends on your level of discussion and the amount of time you want to spend. So I don't want you to spend a super amount of time on this. These are going to be quick math lessons. Then I put a reminder at the bottom to get some exercise, and I put a little video here for some guided dancing if you are not able to get outside that day, to get them some exercise or just a little bit extra exercise. Now that's it. That's a full day's work. I want you to remind you that it's important that at the end of every day that you are still reading to your child. That is not an assignment on here. That you're still having them go to that April general folder and find the reading for the month and having them read you a book. But really, I don't want you to spend more than an hour and a half doing all of this. Now, that doesn't account for if a student is taking a longer time because they're having trouble listening, or if they get distracted. But really, this is, if they were sitting down and focused the whole time, this should not take you more than maybe an hour and a half each day of school. I want to let you know. Sometimes it should be more like an hour. I don't want you spending all day on the computer with your child. And if you're finding that it's taking longer than an hour and a half, let's talk about it. Okay? Tuesday, you will see that I also put in our Zoom meeting. Look, it has a link taking you directly there. Just a reminder so people don't forget that Tuesdays are Zoom meetings every Tuesday. You can make a calendar, have some reading with writing, a song that I know some people like to subitize, however you want to say it, video from last week, so I put another one in this week. I have some more assignments for math and a movement song. Very quick and easy. Wednesday, you're going to find another question, a story, and you're going to find a math video about addition. Now talking about some more math. I did put a social studies lesson in on Wednesday, and then you have some movement songs. So I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet for you guys. I do not want to overwhelm anybody, but I still want to make sure your child is hitting the standards. Again, this should take about an hour. If it's taking you longer than an hour and a half to get what I have assigned for you done, let's have a conversation. You can go ahead and shoot me a message. I don't want this to be something that's overwhelming to you. Okay, let me know how this new format is working for you. All of the days of the week are at the top this week. Some of you might find that if your student works with Miss Finney, that there is a lesson posted from Miss Finney in here. So make sure that you click on that if you see it here. You will only see it here if your student is assigned. So don't worry if you don't see it. Now, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I look forward to hearing from you if there's anything you need. Okay, bye.